Good morning, traders, and happy new week. I welcome you to today's trade ideas and signal. And as we have it, we're going to be continue our analysis from where we stopped. I guess last week Monday. The Yes, last week Monday was the last day I did my previous episode of trade ideas and analysis. Okay, so without any delay, we're going to kind of review what we did talked about in our previous episode. And as we have it, we declare this level, this high here, to be our strong high that we are expecting to kind of continue to send price lower. And as we have it on Monday, we did send price lower. We picked this particular point as our point of entry, sending price lower from that in our previous episode. Then we see that on Tuesday, we continue from the level that we highlighted into the downside, and that would have easily give us probably one to two and three. So, but personally, I did not trade the something down because I did not have my normal setup on lower time frame. So I did not take the trade at all. So I just let it go because I didn't see it as my move anyway. So throughout the week, we can see what the markets continue to do. And from the level, and because I didn't even have opportunity of either buying or selling from within this particular leg here, patient because now I know that okay, the something will not give me my 1 to 5 that I'm expecting in the market. So personally, I expected every level of entry to give me 1 to 5. That's my normal trade in the market. And what do we see? Continue from the level. We see that the liquidity below this low on Tuesday was taken and price used it to reverse into the highs. Now, from this particular level, let's erase all our annotation from that something. Then we're going to, I talked about having our, what is it called? Having our weak low because we know that our strong guy has already been established from within this leg here. So we have this place to be our strong guy, which we are anticipating and expecting price to do what? To protect. But from what we are having from within this leg here, we can look into the something to try and see where it's reacting from, whether this eye is going to hold or not. Everything is probability. So we're just going to declare this level as our dealing range. Here serve as our, what is it called? 50% range of the dealing range. Then we have this internal structure above the something, above our 50%. And what we are currently looking for is set above the 50% of our daily range. But anything can happen from within the market, and price can continue to do what? To go ahead and take the liquidity above this high. But if we look closely to what is happening on weekly, we can say that, okay, with what we are having and the rejection and the taking of liquidity below this low is kind of signaling to us that this level might, that's a total soup of that particular leg. There you go. So, of that particular leg, the total soup of the particular leg, and let's check on 1 hour. To you see that the liquidity below this level was taken, and from within this level, we automatically know that okay. we can somehow be expecting that this high will be raided eventually with what we are seeing here. If we check on monthly also, we're going to see the same thing. That okay, the low has been taken, and mind you, on weekly, this weekly has already closed and it's closed above, and which shows that anything can happen from within the level, but we can be leaning toward buy at least for now, based on what is doing price is doing on daily. We are having some kind of reaction from the internal structure that we have from within this level. And mind you, there is another level here, which is a mitigation block of some sort. So, but taking it from the body can kind of give us a speedy area of that particular level. But here we can take it as our mitigation block off. That's something. So all these levels are lying, but what we can see from within this level is there is no imbalance. And where there is no, since we have this level being highlighted this way, but personally, there is something that I'm actually expecting from within the market anyway. And that is the fact that I'm expecting price to continue to move into the highs based on what we have on weekly and monthly because of the liquidity that was being raided. And if we look closely as well, we see it from within this level too. You see the liquidity below that low. And whenever we have a total soup of any low like that, we can we can know for sure that at least we're going to have a deeper retracement into a high of whatever range we are in. So having these levels here, we are caught in between having a reversal from within this other block here or this internal structure, which still lie and lie above the 50% of our dealing range. So we can still be expecting some lower prices. But based on the hints that we have on weekly and monthly, we can continue to look for the buy. But nonetheless, it is lower time frame that's going to determine all those ones, at least for us. So from within this level, if we are to look closely, we will see that we have this tortoise here, which is supposed to be what is it called? That's a taking of liquidity. So major tortoise soup low. So we have that total soup, then not from there we go ahead to have a flip within the markets. That's a major flip. Then automatically here becomes a strong low, even though we are coming from a weak low on higher time frame. Then automatically this level turns to our strong low, which we can be expecting here to be our weak high, which it's eventually did give us as our weak high. And it was taken. Then we have here to be a strong low. Then what do we have next? We have here to be our strong high, weak high rather, where we'll be expecting price to read. Don't forget we have this level coming from daily, and there are a lot of anticipation from within the level. But nonetheless, from what we have on weekly, we can see that yeah, we've gotten a flip, or anything can still happen from within this level. So we're going to watch out and continue to see what market is going to do from that level. We have this reclaim other block here that market can really react from. But nonetheless, we have it as this level also. So we're going to be anticipating what price is going to do eventually. But at even we touch this level before we give this type of reversal to the green area or something. But nonetheless, yeah, the whole something will be determined by this leg. Either it creates a shift or it's transcend above. Whatever make us to close above this high, then automatically we can continue to do it. Then as you can see, we have this other block from within this level, from the body of the something it was. taken, that has been taken, then what are we expecting going forward from that level? Personally, we'll be expecting to buy from within the market. We have 11 minutes before this level close, and as we can see, this body line perfectly within it. And so potentially we can be anticipating some kind of buy from within this leg if peradventure this price close. But personally, I won't be looking for, I will not be taking the aggressive entry anyway. If we check 15 minutes, okay, it's like perfectly. And coming from 1 hour, I mean, hmm, from 4 hour, we can see this particular level coming from there. So I guess we can safely take aggressive entry from within this leg here, which will be 13 point something pips in the market. 13.5, I guess. 13.5 pips. And that will give us 67.5 pips in the market, which will be power 1 to 5 within the something. And this will be our aggressive entry from within this leg. We can be anticipating to buy from within this level aggressively, but at the same time, still be sticking to lower time frame to try and, excuse me, to try and see what we can fully capitalize on lower time frame. But from what we have here, we can just risk this level going into the ice. But from what we have on this something, we've already gotten a shift anyway. And as we can see, we have this level also, this little something that was created within Asia. And that's powder block in the market. And this also is another of that block that I guess. Then automatically here will be a proportion block anyway. So we can term that as a proportion block where we'll be anticipating some kind of price reaction from. So we're going to take that aggressive trade combined with anticipation of whatever is going to happen on something. But nonetheless, before I'm going to take the trade, I will wait for this 1 hour candle to close above this particular Asia range. So if peradventure price did not close above this high, this particular 1 hour candle did not close above this high, then I might not be taking the trade. But nonetheless, it's a risky one. But I guess we can just can take it anyway. So anything can happen from within the market. So anything can happen. Even if we look closely, we can have it retrace back into this level here. But just for us to be on the safer side, it's better we take the whole something and try to move from within that level. So I guess that will be all, at least for today. Tomorrow we'll continue from where we stop today. So thank you very much. Have a profitable day ahead. God bless us all. Amen.